Today we're going to look at two really simple but effective exercises for the glute and hamstring. We see a lot of kind of hamstring injuries in the clinic at the moment, given the time of year, especially in GAA and runners. So these are two simple exercises that you can include in any strength program, or should also be a stalwart of any rehab program for hamstring or kind of hip area. So I'm going to get Pete to lie down onto his back. All right. And he's going to start by placing his feet straight up onto the Swiss ball. Okay, so keep it in as close and as tight in to your bum as you can, as in comfortable. His hands are down by his side, but it get you to press down with your hands first into the floor, so you can feel how it creates a little bit of tension down through your back. Yeah. So you're going to squeeze your glutes and drive from your hip, push them straight up into the air. Okay. So you can see Pete's lifting himself straight up in a line between his hip and his shoulders and his knees, and the ball isn't drifting away from him. Right. You're going to come slowly back down to the floor. And again, push the hips up. So lifting right up and drop down. And again, going to push the hips straight up and drop down. Now, it's pretty simple for Pete to do, so I'm going to get him to come onto a single leg, which is a little bit more advanced form of the exercise. So he's going to tuck his right knee in close to his chest, keeping his toe up so there's a bit of tension right up through the leg. He's going to drive into the ball and push through his hips. Same side, coming up nice and high, so his back extensors, hips, and down into his legs is nice and strong, and slowly coming down to the floor. And again, push it up, lift, and drop down. And you can see how all the work is actually coming from Pete's glute here. So he's driving from his glute first. Hamstring's doing a little bit of work, but the main load should be feeling on your glute, right, Pete?
Yeah.
And slowly back down. And then one more, drive it up through the hip and drop down. And you're going to repeat that then on both sides. Okay, so looking for about 8 to 10 reps. And then onto the hamstring curl. So he's going to start with his feet straight out. I find it a little bit easier to start this way. Okay, and then come up into a bridge, so lifting his hips up into the air. Okay, heels are on the ball, everything's nice and straight. He's going to roll the ball in towards himself as far as he can, hold it there, keeping the hips nice and high, and then slowly back out. And again, right in, and slowly back out. Now what's really important here is that Pete's coming to full extension, so he's working eccentrically to his hamstrings and lengthening them the whole way back out. Go again, one more, in, and back out. Nice work. Now for the trickier one, right? So I'm going to get him to lift his right leg off the ball, bend the knee in. Now this is quite an advanced one, right? So you're going to feel a lot of pressure through the glute and hamstring here, in and back out. So only try this one if you're finding the double leg very easy. Rolling the ball in, right in, Pete. Good, keep going, and then back out now. Full extension on the hamstring, and again in. And again, what's really important is not letting the hips drop, and slowly come down and break. Excellent. Well done.